one of Ukraine's most senior military commanders, has admitted its offensive is not going as fast as he'd like. General Alexander Syrskyi, who is in charge of military operations in eastern Ukraine, told the BBC that quick results were proving to be practically impossible. That's because of well-prepared Russian defenses, but the general said he hopes Ukraine will be able to recapture the city of Bakhmut, which Russian forces seized control of earlier this year. Our defense correspondent: battle for Bakhmut isn't over. The city is now held by the Russians. But we traveled with Ukrainian forces, who are trying to take it back. Their advance is still slow and meeting resistance again. Alex tells me the situation is tense as you see. He says the enemy's firing at our position. They tried to fire back with their finished supplied mortar. But even Western weapons can occasionally malfunction. That was a Russian shell landing. Their positions are just about 3 kilometers away from here. Last time I was near here 2 months ago, it was the Ukrainians losing ground and in danger of being surrounded. Now it's the other way around. This is the bunker from where Ukraine's coordinating the offensive embankment, with a constant live feed from dozens of drones. The commander admits they're suffering losses, but not on the same scale as the Russians. We've taken the initiative. The enemy is bringing in troops and wants to escape the trap, but they're in trouble. Bakhmut could be encircled. Ukraine is using all it can to break the Russian defenses from the ground and from the air. But it's still outgunned and having to spread its limited resources on several fronts. But it will soon have a new weapon: U.S. supplied cluster bombs fired from these same American howitzers. This gun, will you use class diminutions in this gun? Yes, you will. Yeah, and will you have any concerns in the field too? No. On the town, I have forbidden for this accident, because it's not human. Alexander Syrskyi is the general in charge of all military operations in the East. This is a command vehicle. Yes, yeah. The mastermind behind the defense of Kiev and a successful offensive in Kharkiv. Unlike many Russian commanders, he's lionized by his troops, and now his eyes are firmly set on retaking Bakhmut. And you will take it backward? Yes, of course I try to do it. The offensive has been going on for more than a month now. Even President Zelensky has said it is slower than Ukraine had hoped for. Is that true? We would like to get very fast results. But in reality it's practically impossible. This entire area is well prepared with defenses, so all advances are not going as fast as we would like. So far the advances have only been modest. Most of the front remains relatively static. These Ukrainian trench lines in the east haven't budged since 2014. Ukraine has still to commit all its forces, but it's yet to break through Russia's heavily mined main lines of defense.